Hey family, thank you for joining me for this very short and brief announcement. I'm so glad that you're taking a moment to join me. I want to share some very quick updates with you about what's going on with our ministry and with Dominion International. The latter part of 2023, the Spirit of the Lord spoke to me and He said, "Son, you have pastored and done itinerant ministry for 23 years. You have actually served church leadership exclusively for 23 years. Prepare yourself because you are going into your third and final phase of ministry. And here's what I'm calling you to do. Get yourself ready." Now, before I share this with you, Melissa and I felt like the Lord spoke to us to become very, very intentional for 2026. We're getting rid of a lot of stuff that we have. We're getting ready to unload some things, possibly even getting ready to move. Well, you say, "Ray, what does this new phase of ministry look like?" Well, it looks like this. We will continue to work exclusively with church ministry, with leadership. But we feel the Lord has told us it is now time to fulfill a dream in my heart, and of course a dream in Melissa's heart for the last 10 years. It's been in my heart for 25 years. And that is to build a retreat center exclusively for church leadership in crisis. We want to purchase several acres, hopefully about 20 acres at least. And then we want to build facilities that would equal about 7,500 square feet. A main home headquarters, a 16 to 1,800 square foot, maybe all the way up to 2,400 square foot event center. We want to be able to build office spaces on this property. We want to then build 6 individual cabins. We want to be able to bring in pastors and their families for an intense or an immersive 4 to 5 days each, 6 at a time, 3 to 6 at a time, and then be able to minister to them one-on-one individually and be able to help them get through their state of crisis. With this, if we do this half of a year, 3/4 of a year, we could be looking at up to 250 families a year we can serve. Now, what makes this very unique, because there are 2 or 3, maybe 4 other retreat centers for people in ministry, but those pastors have to pay $2,500 to $3,000 for themselves and their wives, including money to get there to do this. Family, I want to build this thing where no pastor or his family has to pay a penny. That's going to take between $30,000 and $40,000 a month to run this. And we are in the process of raising money for that. You say, "Well, Ray, how are you going to do that?" Well, it's very simple. We are believing God to join us, a company of 1,200 families who'll say, "Ray, we will be faithful to give $25 a month." 83 cents a day, beloved, can save a pastor's life. You know, we take our pastors and we throw them away. They fail morally, they make a mistake, they do something stupid, and we don't even restore them. We just want them to leave and go away. The vast majority of pastors never have anyone try to help them. We want to be able to do that. We're helping some right now, but we can't get them out of their funk in a lot of ways because we can't get them out of their geography. This will be just a short geographical change for them, a relocation, so they can rest, so they can refocus, they can revive, they can become revitalized, they can begin to recreate. This is what this is going to be about, this particular project. It is called Elk Ridge Retreat. And we're going to need, like I said, between about 12 to 1,500 families who will help us by giving $25 a month. Now listen to me, family. I'm not appealing to you for money. Most of you give very, very graciously. I'm not appealing to you. But I am appealing to everybody else who doesn't give. All right? $25 a month. 12 to 1,500 families will get us there. Now, how are we going to build this project? Well, this project, the phase one, is going to be about $1.5 million. And this phase one will build all of those facilities we talked about. Now, there are other things we'll have to have with those facilities. That'll be phase two. But phase one will be $1.5 million. Well, how are we going to raise that? Well, this is where I'm asking God to give me not a company of 1,200 who will keep us sustained during the month, but an army of people who will give $5. A simple $5 will save a pastor's life, maybe his family. $5. Just one time. Just give $5 and then make a commitment that you will talk to your friends and your family and encourage them to give $5. We're going to be making some ads, just some real short, quick ads, about 2 minutes long, appealing for help from people. Would you pray that God would open effectual opportunities for us to get this word out, and that God would move on the hearts of people to say, I will give $5. What an incredible way to teach your own children how to give towards something significant. Let them give $5. Maybe God has somebody out there, we know He does, 12 to 1,500 people who say, I can commit 83 cents a day to save a pastor's life. I can commit $25 a month. Beloved, thank you for your prayer. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for your support all of these years to help us do what we do to change lives. I know we don't tell you much about what we do or who we do it with, and here's the reason why. It's not that we're trying to be secretive. It's just that so many of these leaders we help, we don't want to expose them. We want to keep them safe. We want to keep them secure. And we don't want to expose what they've gone through. And for many of these people that we minister to every week, every month, every year, if their denomination or their church found out what they were going through, they would question wanting them to even be their pastor, some of them. And so we want to cover them. We want to protect them. We want to get them restored. Thank you so very much for your help, for your prayers, for your encouragement. You are, without a doubt, the best, most incredible world-class people on the planet that Melissa and I have in our lives. And we're so thankful for you. Thank you, and God bless. Remember, you are unique, you are incredible, you are incomparable, you are passionately loved, and you have no idea how much Melissa and I love you. God bless.